Oh man, good morning, world. Reason why I'm saying good morning because at this particular time I'm filming this video, it's early morning. It's like around 3 o'clock. I gotta get ready to be to work at 6 o'clock. But me, I'm a firm believer in getting, attacking the day. So I'm not one of those people that get up. If I gotta be to work at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna get up at 5 or 5:30. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the time. It doesn't give me the time to mentally prepare for the day. But then it's like I feel like it's almost like a car. You know what I mean? You want to let your car warm up before you just get in there and take off drive. Oh yeah, I just got done working out, by the way, too. You know what I mean? I'm embracing, the fat life. And the reason why I'm embracing it because I'm doing the things necessary to eradicate that. I'm making sure I'm eating cleaner. I'm consistently working. My biceps looking nice too, but I'm consistently working out. So I'm taking those steps, right? I just told y'all, whatever it is you want to do, just start it. Don't wait to just don't have a perfect moment. Don't look for a perfect moment before you start something. You know what I mean? Whatever it is you want to start it. And don't worry about a lot of the stuff, like say for instance, if you want to work out, obviously be mindful of what you're eating, but don't try to go to no strict keto diet or no strict vegan diet or no strict pescatarian, whatever diet you want to go to. Don't try to jump straight into that. Just get consistent with working out. And then from there, once you fall in love with the working out more and more, now you start really prioritizing the things that come with it. But last night, I should have filmed this video last night, but last night I was laying in the bed and I was just thinking, right? And it's like, so if you really think about it, bro, like any of us that's alive at this point, that alone is enough to be grateful for. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is this, right? I don't know the statistical data of what's the odds that out of all the sperms that one sperm make it out, which correlates over to a child, right? It's a lot of them that never touched Earth. It's a lot of babies that came onto this planet and died before they was able to even reach, the level of where we're at. You know what I mean? And it just be crazy to even think about, like, the fact that it was a possibility that I could have never existed. You know what I mean? And that's insane to even think about that. But I say that, and I'm saying this video just to let you guys know that we got to be grateful. You know what I mean? And we got to be grateful for every pump, every crumb, every penny, everything that we got. You know what I mean? Like me and my girl, a while back, she had like a little kind of a mental breakdown in front of me, and I just was letting her know, like, it's like she was just saying I'm broke, this, that, and the third, because she's in the process of being self-employed. But obviously, to get self-employed, you still got to work a job to be able to keep yourself afloat until you can predominantly make income off whatever it is you do. But I'm telling her, I'm like, baby, you're not really broke. The money that you got is going somewhere. So you got to pay rent, you got to pay car insurance, you got to pay a cell phone bill, you got to pay Wi-Fi, you got to pay put gas in your car, you still got to eat. So it's not like broke would be when you just don't have no source of income coming in. So if you're getting $1,300, $1,400, $2,000 every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, you're not broke. It's just that money has to go to your living expenses. And that's what part of being an adult is. When you're younger, your parents take care of that for you, or whoever's overseeing you, your grandparents, whoever you're staying with, right? But when you become of age, now it's time for you to make those things happen yourself, so you're not broke. You know what I mean? But it's just being grateful. Like I was even watching an interview last night where it was a guy, a LA gangbanger by the name of Munchie B, and I just was like checking him out. He had been shot. I think he said it was a headshot, and in the process, due to that, he lost his vision. And a lot of people just talking about how strong he is, and I was just thinking, like, bro, you gotta understand like how strong you really have to be in a sense to. If you're born blind, you don't know no different than that. That's your reality. But for a person that actually was able to see and they go blind, it takes a strong person mentally to not want to check out. You know what I mean? That's just like even here recently with my grandmother. My grandmother, like I believe she's like 56, 57, something like that. And she just had a stroke, I want to say probably a year back. So you're talking about a strong, independent woman that they used to walk all the time, that would go out there and clean up, the yard, raking, doing a whole bunch, was always active, put it that, and she's a preacher, by the way, too, but was always just active. And for her to one day be able to do on her own, to the next day having to have people do for her, it takes a toll on you mentally. And like I say, you have to be a mentally strong person to not want to check out from that. So it's just, bro, we got to be grateful for life. We got to be grateful for opportunities. So like I say, my thing is this: I like to make my channel transparent. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just perfect, there's no flaws. That's why I'm showing you this. I don't mind showing you this, because once it go down and it's turned into a six-pack and this everything up top tighten up more, I don't want nobody to be looking at, man, it's just like, man, I wish, because it's a process, bro. Go back and look at this video of me filming with my shirt off. Go look at that, this to show you that you can go from this to that. You just gotta be willing to put the work in, and you gotta be able to fall in love with the process. So we just gotta be, we gotta be grateful, man. Like, I'm dealing with financial problems right now, obviously, you know what I mean? And it's just trying to be independent on top of trying to take care of things that, you didn't really have the perfect guidance for in the past. So it's like financial things, you in debt, you gotta try to get this paid off, get that paid off. So bro, it's so much. And it's like, you don't ever want to get consumed with that aspect of life to the point to where that's all you care about, because you will look up and you will be, you know, such and such age, I don't know what age, whatever it is, you'll be older, and and you really wouldn't have had enjoyed life. You really wouldn't have done nothing in a sense, because you were so focused on that. You know what I mean? So it's like, regardless of whether you stress about it, regardless if you don't stress about it, the outcome is gonna be the same. So you might as well just not stress as much about it and just take care of it the best way that you know how. You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of us, life is like, basically being a pilot or a ship, a captain of a ship, and you steer it the best way you know based off the information that you got, whether it's from your family, whether it's from friends, whether it's from a random person on the street that just stops you to talk to you, try to feel like he can give you some free game, or he has game worthy of taking you to the next level potentially, because he might see something in you. But it's just, we got to be thankful, man. Like, you got people that's handicapped, that's paralyzed from the waist down. You got people who's blind, you got people who's deaf, you got people who's all these things, and they're not feeling sorry for themselves. Like, that's just like my girlfriend, I was telling her about her dog. Her dog ended up, something ended up happening to her leg. Long story short, when she was a puppy, so she had to get like the bottom part of her foot, like her foot amputated, so she has like a nub. And I just be checking it out though, and I'd be looking like, man, it's crazy the fact that she don't let that stop her from living her life. She's always wanting to run around. She's always wanting to play. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy to think that, I don't know if dogs can, if they know, but just say she looking at other dogs that have all four of their foot, their feet, and she only has three. But she don't feel sorry for herself. She just continues to live her life, and it's not her soaking in her situation. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure in her mind she's thinking, man, I'm just grateful to have an opportunity to be alive and to be here for as long as I've been here. So I'm just gonna capitalize off every moment that I have every day. So I say that to say, man, whatever it is in life that you want to do, once again, let's stop procrastinating. Let's get these things taken care of, and let's make some stuff happen, man. Like, because one minute we here, the next minute we gone. You know what I mean? And you want to be able to leave this planet, comfortable, leave this world comfortable, knowing that I did everything that I could do, that I wanted to do, and I tried to be the best version of myself every day. And it's like, even if you don't accomplish whatever it was that you want to accomplish, you still live the purposeful lifestyle. You know what I mean? So you gotta try to find purpose within everything you do that keeps you locked in, that keeps you motivated, and that it keeps you afloat when you're going through those rough times. But like I was saying, back to one of my financial situations, I have two broken crowns in my mouth right now, and right now I don't have the money to spare on it. You know what I mean? My dental insurance is only gonna cover so much, so I still have to pay out of pocket. But I still gotta pay rent. I still gotta pay, so it's all these things that I have to pay. So it's like that gotta kind of take a back seat right now. And then like it's a lot of times, it's that those are like my chewing areas. But it's enough to make you just be like, you know what, man, just forget it. But it's just, I can't let that get me down, because if I let that get me down, then it's like, what am I doing really? And like they say, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And it's a quote I like. I think it came from Hemlock Grove, where it was a person on there. He's always say, God doesn't want you to be happy, he wants you to be strong. And I'm not saying that he doesn't want you to be happy in terms of he wants you to be miserable, but he's gonna place obstacles and stuff in your life that he's gonna see if you're strong enough to get through it. Because he needs to see if you're worthy of he needs to see if you're worthy on leading people. And if you can't handle adversity, why would I put you in a position of being a leader? You know what I mean? So you got to be able to condition yourself. And like I said, you got to be able to trick your mind into saying, you know what, things might be going this way, things might be seeming bad, but you know what? The easiest thing is to get upset, get frustrated, and quit. I'm going to keep pushing, and I'm going to see what I can get from this. But, I ain't want to talk you guys ear off here. I just want to check in with you guys. I ain't filmed a video yesterday, and I was like, man, I got to get more consistent if this is what I really want to do. So, I just decided to go and hop on here. By the way, like I said, I got up early this morning, did a workout, got me a little small workout, nothing major, just did a little bicep arm workout. Like I said, I'm just slowly hitting the needle. You know, I'm just doing the things that I really want to do just to get me back into the routine of working. Then after that, I can incorporate all the other stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm just been having fun with it. But that was just something that was on my mind last night, just thinking about that, and then just sitting here getting ready for work, drinking my water, and watching YouTube. I just thought about that, you know, and I was like, man, let me go ahead and get this video out. But like I always say, I ain't gonna talk you guys to death. I just want to check in with you guys one time. But man, take the stuff that I'm saying in these interviews and apply it to your life, bro. That's the only way that it's gonna mean anything. You sitting here watching these interviews or watching my videos and not doing any of the stuff that I'm saying doing, not saying that I'm your leader, but I'm just saying not taking those steps into furthering, into bettering yourself, it doesn't really do no good. You know what I mean? So if you out here complaining about that I'm fat, if you out here complaining about that I'm unhealthy, if you out here complaining about that I'm too skinny, I feel mad, if you out here complaining about all that stuff, but you're not putting in the work necessary to get the results that you feel that you deserve or that you want, then it's really pointless of you to even watch the video. You know what I mean? But you know, that's it for this video, man. And if for everybody who do watch my channel, man, I'm thankful for it. I know, like, you know, it's been mentally, you know, kind of rough trying to keep going even when I'm not getting any views or when nobody's watching it. But I just know that eventually it's gonna take off. So I gotta have faith in that. So I gotta keep filming. I gotta keep making these videos. Like I got 100,000 people watching, because one day that's what I plan on having. You feel me? Law of attraction. But I'm also taking the action to warrant that magnetic energy to come back to me like a Kamehameha blast from Dragon Ball Z. Like my boy Cash Nasty. Yeah. But I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out this thing. Peace.